we're just gonna use about half the bag to start. There we go. All right. Next step here, we have our ground beef cooking right over here. It's almost done. So at this point, we're just gonna add a little bit of water. And then our taco seasoning mix. All right. All right. So this is just about cooked. We just want to incorporate this seasoning mix into the ground beef. Perfect. So I just started with these crescent rolls at the bottom of the dish, and then we put our Doritos on top. This is such a yummy, it's so good. It's like a good snack for like game day, or if you're having a barbecue. Everybody loves it. Everybody loves Doritos, so. All right, so as soon as you have a good mix on that and your meat's nice and cooked, our next step here, I'm just gonna turn off my heat. That looks perfect. Okay, our next step here is going to be layering this beef on top of our Doritos. So I had about a pound of ground beef. You can use more or less, whatever you'd like. But we're just gonna make a nice layer right on top of the Doritos, like so. Get all that goodness out of the pan. All right, and then I'm just going to make sure it's even. Ooh, it's hot. As even as possible, it doesn't really matter. I love making this because it's super easy. It's just kind of like a one pan dump dish. So our next step here is going to be, we have sour cream. So we need about a cup of sour cream. That's about how much I have left in here. So I'm just gonna use the rest, I'm just gonna use this container to mix. And then we're gonna take a little bit of salsa, okay? So whatever kind of salsa you have, I'm just gonna eyeball it, but you want about 4 parts sour cream to 1 part salsa. So I'm just gonna pour some in. And then I'm gonna mix that up. There we go. Yep, this is perfect. And you know what, if you like it a little creamier, use less salsa. If you like more salsa, add more, but you kind of want this like light pink color. Perfect. So just give it a good little mix. And then all we're going to do here, nice and easy, is pour this onto our meat mixture. Just a nice layer. We're gonna try and get it as even as possible. All right. Get all that out of there. I'm gonna grab my spatula. Perfect. I love this. This is such a crowd favorite. All right. Now we're just gonna give this a little smoothing out. Perfect. This looks so good. I'm so excited. All right. And that'll spread as it cooks too, so like that is just perfect. All right, so we're almost ready. Next ingredient here, I have some mild cheddar cheese. You could use whatever kind of cheese you want, but I like using this the best. I feel like it already has a little spice from the taco seasoning, but you could use whatever you want. So we're just gonna sprinkle that right on top. Nice layer of cheese all around. All right. That looks good. A little bit more around the edges. All right, and then our finishing touch here, all we're going to do, you ready for this? We're gonna take the rest of our Doritos, that other half of that party size bag that's all crumpled up, and then we're just gonna sprinkle these right on top, okay? This is the finishing touch of our amazing Dorito casserole. It's deliciousness all in one pan. We're just gonna cover up everything. Perfect. And like I said, if you get one of the party size bags, it should be plenty. All right, last step here. All we're gonna do is we're gonna take a couple tablespoons of melted butter. This just kind of helps it get a nice little toast on top. And we're just gonna drizzle that on top like so. All right. And then in the oven this goes. We're gonna cook it at 400 for 20 minutes, okay? Yum, yum, here we go. Took this out of the oven about 10, 15 minutes ago. Just wanted to let it cool off a little. But we have our amazing Dorito casserole here. So I'm gonna cut a slice and eat some because I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Oh my goodness. So crunchy and cheesy. And we have our croissant dough on the bottom. Ooh, let's see. Gotta cut right through that. There we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that. It's upside down, but look, the croissant dough cooked perfectly. We have our delicious, look at this. We have our croissant dough at the bottom. We have our ground beef, our Doritos, our sour cream mixture. This is really, really good. You have to try this.